Barcelona. We're setting off on our trip back home, so that's back to the UK, back to Oxted in Surrey. About 800 and something miles to go. This is day one. It's a lovely morning in Barcelona. It's currently about 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's all quite quiet. The sun is shining. It's going to be a hot one. So we've got 60 odd miles to go to Girona, the mecca of cycling in Spain. So we're looking forward to nice roads, nice weather, nice food and nice wine. Give us a wave, Joe. Catch up later on. So we've got out of the city now.
Yeah.
And we're just going up by this side of this river or canal on this really nice cycle path. So well off the roads. Nice and green. All right.
Hello. When the cyclists come, oh no, it's going to wait for time.
So we got this for about another couple of miles, I think, and then we're turning off and starting to head out into the hills towards Girona. Right, sit rep. We are probably about 20 miles in now. As you can see, we're on a bit of an unpaved road, just trying to avoid some busy roads at the moment. This is a planned diversion, whereas a while back we hit a really rocky track which is completely unplanned. So it's getting very hot now. It's about 30 degrees. I'm about to try and go uphill now with not being able to change gear, so push. So yes, it's getting pretty warm at the moment. It's getting on for about 11:30 in the morning. So yeah, quite rough, but want to do this track because the road there is pretty busy, so just trying to avoid that road as much as we can. And I've seen a sign now saying Girona 62 kilometres, so we're cracking on nicely. Lunch stop's going to be in about 10-15 miles time. See how we get on, see what we find to eat. So yeah, so going all right. Just a very hot day so far, but we were expecting that. See you later. Morning from Girona. Say good morning.
Hey?
Say good morning.
I'm trying to take pictures.
You're trying to take pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So Sunday 3rd of July, we're currently leaving Girona. Just come up to 9 o'clock in the morning, so the plan is, or has been, to get going early just because of how hot it's going to be today. So being Spain, being on a Sunday morning, it is absolutely dead quiet. There is nothing around at all. So this morning we're off to Perpignan, so we're going to our second country. About 73 miles to go. Not a huge amount of climbing, although we've got to go over the foothills of the Pyrenees to get around over to Perpignan. So no Pyrenean cols to be doing today, not with these bikes anyway. So a bit of drama this morning, trying to pump the tyres up. The bike pump at the hotel didn't work and lost more air than it put in, so resorted to a little stirrup pump I've got. Which was fine, apart from that the valve core on Joe's rear tyre decided to keep popping out, so the pump dragged it out when you unscrewed it. So a bit of drama there. In the end had to resort to CO2. It's still not quite right, it's a lot better than it was, so I'll have to try and do something about fixing that later on. But happier now the tyres have got a bit more pressure in them because they were quite low yesterday. But nice day in a lovely hotel in Girona. Nice relaxing. We had a takeaway breakfast of a pan au chocolat in Girona because the hotel wanted to charge you €15 each for breakfast, which you thought was a bit of a rip-off. So yeah, so we went for the local bakers and stocked up with some lunch as well because it's Sunday, which means that everything is shut. So just left the outskirts of Girona, just going along by the side of the river that goes through Girona. It's actually got some water in it. And we'll check in later on. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, there you go. Bye bye. Hear the noise of all these insects in the trees going through this bit of forest. With the quiet roads, it's really quite loud. Anyway, noisy buggers. So a bit of a sit rep. Don't know whether this gets picked up on the camera, but there's some very large mountains starting to come up in front of us. So that's the foothills of the Pyrenees that we'll be going over later on today. It's currently just after 11. It's about 30 something degrees. So I don't think we've quite hit the real heat of the day yet, but we're taking it really easy, filling up water bottles when we can, drinking lots, and not going into the road too much. afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon, it's about 20 to 2 in the afternoon, about 34-35 degrees. A bit of an obsession with temperature at the moment, so it's bloody hot to be cycling, and there's not a lot of shade to be had. As you can see, we're now starting to climb the foothills of the Pyrenees. Just stopped for lunch in Figueres, which is very nice. And now we've got a long steady climb for about 10 to 12 miles. Going to dip, then a final climb up to Le Perthus, which is the French border. About to say it's a pretty quiet road, and it has been really. Starting seeing our first vineyards as well. Probably a taste of what's to come when we dip down the other side. And then we'll see shed loads of them, so we're going to be in the Languedoc region of France, so very, very heavy on the old vineyards. So we've sort of got a bit of a breeze behind us, steadily going uphill. So Joe's just back there. Again, still taking it easy, trying to be careful with our water, although we're filling up every time we see a water point in a village. We're filling up. We hope the water quality is okay, so it's kind of either that or we go without. So yeah, just taking it very easy at the moment, not pushing it too hard. So we've probably got about 30 or so miles to go. But once we get up to Le Perthus, which is the Spain-France border, it's pretty much 20 miles downhill from there to Perpignan, which would be lovely. So there we go. Onwards and upwards. Later.